It's Andrew Get Cash. We doing the Money Motivated interview with my boy K. Shout out, man. You see what's going on?
How'd you exactly get into like making clothes and all that shit, bro?
Shit, honestly, I just been a fan of fashion. I be putting that shit on every day. Every time I'm outside, I'm fly. I just love clothes. Everything that come with the fashion shit, shoes, all that shit. So it only makes sense. I be like getting money too, so I just start to put the shit two together, make some money off the shit too. Clothes, fashion.
So like, when would you say like you found that you really wanted to do this shit though?
I don't even know. It kind of just came about like a year ago.
Can you give me like a first experience that you remember? This fashion shit.
I remember like a vivid experience. I was chilling in the car with a couple of homies. I was like, I don't know. I low-key want to start a clothing brand, like something along the lines of that. But it was just soon after that, like a little conversation in the car. We was just chilling. I started that shit.
Your first print, how did that do?
My first shirt, it was actually a shirt. It was cool. It was actually smooth. It did a lot better than I expected it to. It was definitely like a learning experience too. I just kind of learned a lot of shit with that first design that I put out and like that first shirt I put out. But other than that, yeah, it was cool. It went smooth.
And you was how old putting this shirt out?
I was 17 at the time.
Okay, so you was still in high school and shit.
Yes, sir.
So you had like everybody at your school rocking the shirt, all that.
Hell yeah, a handful of people for sure.
Hell yeah. And then like when did you actually get like, is it a sewing machine or what you got at the crib?
I got a sewing machine. I got a couple heat presses. What else I got? I got a couple vinyl cutters. I got all types of shit.
Oh yeah. And when did that all come about? You know what I mean?
Really around the same time I started this shit, like a year ago. I really just put a bunch of money in this shit. I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna really just put enough into it to really get something going, and shit, that's what I did. Like, I'm happy with the shit I'm putting out. Like, it's definitely creative. I'm getting a lot of good feedback and that type of thing.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, there's always room for improvement. And like, shit, people drop crazy ass ashtrays. Like, shout out to Blasey. He dropped the Ash on Me Ashley. Like, that's one of the most creative products I've ever seen before. And shit, that's like shit like that just motivate a creative like me to go crazier.
So what do you feel is next for you and your brand? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that pair of shoes. I've been doing some crazy custom laces, all types of shit.
I'm seeing them on designer shoes now. You know what I mean? And I guess that's almost like the look I would say you're going for, right?
Yeah, that's exactly where I got it from. I got the inspiration from the brand Lanvin.
Like other brands, say like in OC, like clothing brands and stuff like that. Like, do you feel like you stand out apart from what other people do?
I think yeah, there's a lot of shit that makes all of us stand out. Like you could definitely see the differences between the OC brands if you really look at it. Especially if you tapped in with a lot of them, like you for sure see the difference.
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody got their own little signature that stamps it. I mean, obviously yours is the Money Motivate. I mean that like I mentioned to you before, it just goes with a lot of different things in life. You know what I mean? Like if you have a day job, you know, you gotta be money motivated. You know what I mean? You can't just be like broke. What's been new to your brand though? You know what I mean? Like what new things have you put out recently?
Recently I put out a matching pair of shorts that matched the ski mask. It was like this polyester pair of shorts. They had zipper pockets, and just all over printed logo. And the whole thing just matched the ski mask with the whole set. Okay,
and like what were some other things that you made just so that people know, you know what I mean? Like
right now I've only made a couple different shirt designs. I made some ashtrays, some rolling trays. I made a few different types of lighters. Yeah, the lighters going crazy. I got my boy, he got a shirt that only like 5-6 people got on. Yeah, really just handful of things right now. So if you got some of that shit, you really some of the first people to have it.
Yeah, cause I mean, like you mentioned, like you only been doing this for like a year and a half. So everything you putting out is new. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, I've been dropping hella shit, but I've been making sure like each of the things that I drop is still exclusive. So like, if you got your hands on it, you got your hands on something special. So hell yeah, I be cutting and sewing the ski masks and shit. Like I've taken a couple T-shirts. Cut those up, sewing those into ski masks and shit. So yeah, eventually I might be sewing straight up jeans. But
How do you feel about designer though? I mean, are you trying to like someday like elevate to that like kind of like stature? You know what I mean?
I mean, that shit cool. I like the designer shit, but I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I put that shit down. I'm really just rocking the streets, clothing brands, like my shit.
You want to take it to the streetwear.
I'm rocking just my shit, my homies' brands and shit like that. But yeah, the designer shit cool. I feel like shit every once in a while it's cool. But yeah, I'm actually working on a second clothing brand that I want to have like a designer type vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
The clothing brand Money Motivated, like to you, what does that stand for?
Shit, to me, it's shit. If you just, no matter what you're doing, as long as you're getting money, like, just within the shit, I feel like that shit speak to you. I feel like shit. If you work a job, if you hustling, whether it's legal or not, shit, you trying to get some money, that shit just gonna speak to you. Like you need the money to survive. You need the money to do whatever you want. Shit, whatever you got on costs money. So, shit, you ain't doing nothing every day without that shit. So.
Who would you like to see like wearing your brand? If you could see like some famous person or whatever, somebody on already, like who would you want to see wearing this shit, man?
Man, long live Draco, bro. Draco is one of the people I really tried to and wanted to get in my shit, but besides that, I ain't gonna lie, there's plenty of people. Desto Dub was one of the people. He currently wearing my shit. The homie told me the other day.
Okay.
He seen this shit, Desto wearing my shit on his story.
Oh yeah.
But shit, I don't know. It's a bunch of people. Shit, just anybody I haven't got my shit on already. To be honest, just anybody influential.
Think of a bulk. You know what I mean? Are you buying like 100 shirts at a time?
With the shirts, I usually get around like 50 to 75. It kind
Mm-hmm.
of depends. But or I'd say a little less than that, probably like 40 to 75. And then on ski masks and shit, I'll probably be getting like 100, 150 of those.
Cause a lot of motherfuckers want those.
Yeah.
A lot of hitters out here, huh?
My people are like crack fiends for those ski masks.
Yeah.
They
Nah.
good use just for concealment. Sometimes you don't want to be, it ain't always negative. Like when
Okay.
you're outside, you don't want to be identified all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Just by coincidence,
Shit.
somebody might see you and know you, or fake like they know you. But when you got that mask on, there's no excuse. Why are you talking to me?
Okay.
One of those
I like your
Chill
perspective.
type of day, chill type of
Yeah,
day.
it's kind of like it could be a leave me alone.
You know what's so crazy that you're saying that? Obviously I have all these tattoos. Sometimes I feel like that whenever I go places.
And sometimes
So maybe I need a ski mask. You feel
sometimes you
me?
want to
Yeah,
avoid
man.
instant, you feel me, judgment. Instant judgment out the window. But that also brings instant judgment too, because they look at a nigga in the ski mask like, they own you. But when you go in there, it's just all on your posture.
I mean, you think you're ever gonna like get to making pants though? Cause I feel like you make some pants, bro.
Yeah, I done made a pair of pants.
Oh, okay.
A couple pairs of pants already. If
Okay.
y'all know anything about like stacked pants, I made a couple pairs. I made a pair of jeans, and the jeans was only for me, but I made a couple.
Oh, so he a
is.
selfish ass motherfucker.
I ain't gonna lie, a little bit.
He hugging the socks.
He asked me like, let me get some of that, and I'm like, damn. So y'all really want it? Hold on, let me just keep
Well-
it for myself a little longer.
Well, that's good though. That means that you can sell it then. You know what I mean? If you wear something, that's the best way
Exactly.
to promote your clothes, to
Exactly.
know if you should make more or sell it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. You just gotta wait for the build up. I'm just gonna see how many people ask for this shit.
Oh yeah,
So
man.
after I wear it, they gonna know it's fly. They gonna see how I put that shit on. They gonna want it. So I'm
He
gonna
said,
just wait
"Put
to
that
see how
shit
many
on."
people ask for it.
So I noticed that's kind of like your little slogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put that shit on. You know what I mean?
Shit. You know what's going
It's
on,
important
man.
every day you leave the house, you gotta put that shit on.
You see it.
No,
man.
I seen that you made those rugs though, man. Like you only made what, about 5 of them bitches?
I made 4 of them. I was supposed to have 5, but the 5th one came late. But yeah,
Uh-huh.
I sold all of them out the first day. Actually, it took I think 3.5 hours.
Mhm.
Like that, like 4 hours. It was gone. It's your boy Andrew Get Cash. We just finished the Money Motivated interview with my boy K. Shot him. Go watch that shit, man. We got a bunch of new hot shit coming.